The familiar faces of the sport are gone. World champion Svetlana Boginskaya, the reigning Olympic champion Tatiana Gutsu, both products of a past Soviet dynasty. Hungary's greatest gymnast, Henrietta Anodi. And Kim Zmeskal, America's first and only world all-around champion. We say goodbye to old friends and welcome new champions. At age 15, Shannon Miller did what no American gymnast had ever done before. She won 5 Olympic medals in a non-boycotted games and has emerged as the #1 ranked gymnast in the world today. But can Shannon continue? Those inside the sport know how difficult that is. Can she win the one medal she doesn't have? One that is gold. Welcome to the 1993 World Gymnastics Championships from Birmingham, England. Today, it's the women's all-around competition. Hello everyone, I'm Julie Moran, and it is a big day for U.S. women's gymnastics. Out of 97 athletes representing 45 countries, America's Shannon Miller has qualified in first place, with Dominique Dawes, also of the U.S., in the 3rd spot. And joining me now is Kathy Johnson. And Kathy, what are the chances for another American all-around world champion?
Shannon Miller could very readily walk away with a world all-around title. She's that much better than everyone in the competition. In fact, I haven't seen a gymnast with a better chance to win a major competition since Nadia Comaneci in 1976. And to say Shannon doesn't have a weak event is an understatement. She won every single event in the preliminaries. She's the most well-prepared gymnast and the most consistent gymnast here. I would be very surprised if another gymnast could put together 4 events as well as Shannon.
And also with us is Bart Connor. And Bart, who poses the greatest threat to Shannon?
Well, actually, only if Shannon Miller makes a mistake could she open the door to some of her competitors here, like the Romanians, Gina Gogian or Lavinia Milosevic, who won 2 gold medals last summer at the Olympics in Barcelona. Also, let's watch for Dominique Dawes from the United States. She lived up to her reputation as Awesome Dawson. She was great in the preliminaries, and if she's on today, she could medal as well.
And for those of you unfamiliar with the rules, a quick resume, Hayley?
Right, the rules have actually changed, and this is the first all-around competition where we're using the new rules. Just to briefly explain, the girls are now marked out of 9.4 for their exercises, and the tariffs in the vault have gone up so that obviously the vaults that were once considered extremely difficult are now much lower tariff than they used to be, and they're having to do even greater difficulty to get the 10 tariffs. Girls are awarded bonus marks of up to 0.1, 0.2 for the more difficult elements on each piece, making their score up to 10 if it's a perfect routine.
Well, each of the groups given time to warm up on the apparatus before the start of the rotation. And for the layman out there of the gymnastics, quite simply, it's my feeling that they were scoring one too many 10s in Barcelona. So the judges of the Gymnastic Association have made the point score harder, but probably, knowing the world's best gymnast, they'll be scoring 10 in Atlanta again in '98.
It's all very new at the moment, so the girls aren't scoring 10s as easily, and that was the idea, to reduce the amount of 10s being scored, because there's so much excellent gymnastics and they've had to make it more difficult.
Well, as the girls prepare, Hayley, you've been in this position before. You've represented Great Britain in 3 World Championships, and of course you've been our own national champion. How vital is this warm-up and this preparation to the girls? And of course it's the beginning, right at the start of the competition.
The warm-up's very important, and also important to try and get the warm-up as correct as possible and not make big mistakes, because that obviously plays on your mind. If the warm-up goes badly, you're obviously under more pressure to compete perfectly. If the warm-up goes well, you're full of confidence and you're going to get a good result.
Well, this is the 3rd day of competition here at the National Arena in Birmingham, just 7 miles outside of the city centre of Birmingham for all our viewers in Scandinavia, Spain and Portugal. And it really is a very interesting 2-day qualification. Of course, the first position of the qualification for the all-round was Shannon Miller of the United States of America. Milicevic was 2nd for Romania. Dominique Dawes, the surprise from the American squad, came in 3rd. Gogian for Romania was 4th. And Li was 5th for China. So some interesting results. And of course, the story, I should say, of the gymnastics is, Hayley, no Tatiana Gutsu.
No, Tatiana Gutsu, we believe, has suffered some kind of minor breakdown. She's competed in an awful lot of competitions, and the pressure after Barcelona must have been quite tough on her. We feel she's revising new routines, and she's preparing herself for a better result in her next major international.
So no Olympic champion Tatiana Gutsu, and also no world champion of 91 in Indianapolis, Kim Semeskal.
No, Kim Semeskal also is not competing. Again, resting and hoping to get her act together for the next competition.
So, not all the world's top gymnasts here, but you can guarantee that this lady, Dominique Dawes of the USA, and her teammate Shannon Miller will give us a wonderful evening's skill and gymnastics.